But Vincent, we are here for the top two. This is it. It's been a long couple of weeks.
Right, it's been a long journey, but we're here.
But we're here.
We need a bit of time to just chill out, you know? Go to maybe a hotel, just relax in the lobby.
Oh, bro.
With Zach and
You're
Cody.
doing setup. You're doing setup.
That's my number 2. I'm doing setups. Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, number 2. Best childhood TV show for me, personally.
Prindle. We're talking Prindle. We're talking how goat tier of an episode was the Prindle episode.
Prindle. Dude, sometimes,
Mr. Mosby.
You know, sometimes I look, because, you know, my partner's got automatic vehicles.
Yeah.
And there's Prindle there.
And by your partner, you mean me, right? Like business partner?
Yeah, in your sports wagon.
In my sports wagon.
And man, I see that and it says Prindle and I go, fuck. Not often, but occasionally I'll just go, Prindle.
You know, I think every character in that show was so perfectly, not only perfectly written, but also perfectly cast. I could not see London Tipton as being anyone else. I could not see Ashley Tisdale's character as being anyone else. And 100% I could not see Mr. Mosby as being anyone else.
Didn't he do... Let me just...
You can say he did drugs or something?
I don't know. I feel like he...
Don't tell me Mr. Mosby did bad things. Phil Lewis. Don't tell me Phil Lewis did bad things.
Let me just make sure.
Phil. What is Mosby in jail for?
Oh yeah, he killed someone in a car crash. He was charged with manslaughter and driving while intoxicated.
Oh man.
Yeah, which is a shame. But nevertheless, the character was good.
Man. Hey, them brothers were good also, you know? Them brothers?
Yeah, I do. What are their names?
I think one of them's Sweet and one of them's Life.
Yeah, those ones. They were good. Anyway, that was just one of the most perfect kids TV shows, because it was just kids doing whatever the hell kids wanted to do, and adults, specifically Mr. Mosby, just yelling at them because they're being menaces.
Now I know you can't see me because I have technical difficulties, but you can sense my my emotions right now, can't you?
I can't sense your emotions. What are your emotions?
You can't sense my emotions? Okay, no, that's all right. Dude, that just took me out of it. You know. But let's talk about London, because we got London on the track. Yeah, no, I don't know. Prindle. Did you ever watch The Sweet Life on Deck?
Yeah, I like The Sweet Life on Deck as well, but it wasn't as good as the OG Sweet Life of Zach and Cody.
That's right.
You know,
I think that the dynamic between Zach, Cody, Ashley Tisdale's character, and London.
Yeah, it was Brenda Song.
Mm.
That was London.
That's London's.
Yeah, I don't know what
actual name.
Yeah. Also, the kids just
You don't know what Ashley Tisdale's name is. That's her name.
You're 100% there.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct there. Anyway, that was just kids being kids, and you know, as a kid, you just wish you were in that hotel with them, just running amok.
I just saw on here that they did a Sweet Life. That's So Sweet Life of Hannah Montana.
Oh, triple crossover.
Which would have been. Well, I mean, yeah, that's the triple crossover, which would have been absolutely amazing. I never actually saw it, which now I'm upset about. But yeah, shout out Dylan and Cole Sprouse. I hope that they're doing well. I know one of them's on. I think they're doing one of those shows. They're doing good things, man. One of them's on that show about we're teenagers and things aren't going well in our life and there's crimes and whatnot.
Sorry, what?
I can't remember the name of the show. It's based on the Archie comics. Riverdale.
Oh, Riverdale.
One of them's in Riverdale.
I've heard of that show. Yes.
So, Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. I don't think I ever went into one of those episodes and didn't come out laughing.
Yeah.
Did they have a good... I can't remember their intro. I don't think it was like a... I can't remember it being anything too...
Let me pull it up. Let me see if I can.
But yeah, let me have a look at Dylan Sprouse. What's he been up to? Dylan. Hey, he's 29 years of age now. He went to New York University. Cole was doing well. Cole was in the Cole's doing photography and whatnot.
Oh, that's good.
I think he's in Riverdale.
It's You and Me, Got the World to See, So Come On Down. The intro is not as memorable as some of the other ones.
Yeah. Definitely not as memorable as the Hannah Montana intro. Was that a good one?
Dude, what a classic TV show.
That was a good one, right?
What?
Hannah Montana episode? The intro?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Oh, okay. No, me neither. Now I've forgotten about it. But yeah, Zach and Cody was good. And I'm sorry I brought you down with the whole Phil Lewis thing.
That's okay. No, I mean, I brought it up.
You brought it up, I brought it down, though.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
You know?
But we still can appreciate, I guess,
Yeah, we can appreciate the art, the art form that is The Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, and that is the Disney just machine that churned out child actors and supported them to make others laugh.
Yeah, to the detriment of
themselves
most times.
Speaking of people that threw it down, and I'm talking about people that put in work, people that not only had TV shows, but I'm talking had movies, had games, had roller coaster rides.
Oh, here we go.
I'm talking about ScoobyDoo. Where are you? The original Scooby-Doo series is the one that I remember as a child growing up and watching probably the most.
Do you remember watching it on Boomerang? On Foxtel?
I remember watching it on Boomerang.
Yeah, that was
Boomerang
the best show.
with all the classics.
Yeah.
Boomerang had all the classics. Like Jabberjaw. Remember Jabberjaw?
I don't know Jabberjaw, but I remember Looney Tunes. I remember watching Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes, they had Looney Tunes on there. Do you remember they had...
Wacky Races?
Oh, dude, Wacky... Why didn't I say that in my honorable mentions?
Dude,
Wacky Races. They had Wacky Races. They had Captain Caveman. They had all the hits, man.
Yeah.
But Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Again, I've talked about this many times on this show. I'm a man that likes his horror elements. And this is a children's horror show.
Yeah.
It's a show about friends getting together and just taking the world one thing, taking the world by storm, but also taking down ghouls and goblins who end up being just, normal people. Which, for one, as a child, that's always good to see when, they go to take down the Loch Ness Monster. It's a man swimming in a suit.
It's a man swimming.
Yeah. But
which is hilarious to think.
I think that also in that one, in saying that, probably Daphne wasn't as well used as she could have been in the original Scooby-Doo series.
Yeah.
But all those characters were just the best, man. Velma, my glasses, I can't find my glasses.
That's a classic.
That's top 10.
Classic. Shaggy and Scooby just finding wherever there's food and they're just eating food.
And just never being competent, but always accidentally stumbling onto, the thing that solves the case or stopping the person.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo always solving the case by some chance. Like he bumps the rock that's clearly been drawn to
Yeah.
to be pressed, and then a trap door opens up.
And that was the other good thing about it, because even as a kid, you understood that they were like, we're cutting corners here for reasons. One, because, our technology isn't as good as it can be, but also two, these panels cost some money. So we're just using the same panels here.
That's right.
Like when they're running, when they're just running on the spot and the background's moving behind them. Amazing stuff.
That's classic animation.
I will say this. There was a show that came out in like 2010, which was called Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated, which I ended up watching. And I was like,
remember that.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Like, one, it has good stories. The animation is amazing. But I had to put Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Because that is the show that I watched as a kid. The reason that I love it as well is because Scooby-Doo put in the work and brought out so many movies. Do you remember all the Scooby-Doo movies?
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure there was Scooby-Doo and the Harlem Globetrotters. There was Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island. That was the best one. Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island, that was one of the best.
I do remember that.
Because that came out, I believe, when we were kids. So we saw the advertisements for it and whatnot.
Yeah.
Growing up, I used to watch, it's called Scooby-Doo and the Reluctant Werewolf. But I had it, and it was only in Greek. Like my grandma had like a VC, like a videotape of it.
That's
and
hilarious.
I would put that thing in, and it was one of the best. So it was Shaggy was a werewolf,
Yeah.
and to like not be a werewolf anymore, he had to win a race against like Frankenstein's monster, had to win a race against Dracula, had to win a race against the Mummy. And I was like, this is the best.
I mean,
this
that's
is
just
crossovers
logical,
of just everything.
That's just logical.
You got to do it. You got to do it. But yeah, Scooby-Doo put in the work, and then coming out with the 2000s Scooby-Doo movie with Matthew Lillard, with Freddie Prinze Jr.,
Yeah.
with
Linda Cardellini. Is that the lady?
Linda Cardellini. Yeah, Linda Cardellini as Velma,
Yeah.
and Sarah Michelle Gellar. That's just a top tier 90s cast coming together to create something that us as even though we're 90s babies, really we grew up in the 2000s and remember things from the 2000s.
Yeah.
So that, they brought the cast of the 90s into the 2000s for people like us. And what did that create, Vincent? What did that create, which is one of the best things that's ever happened on this planet?
The Scooby-Doo roller coaster at Movie World on the Gold Coast.
We're talking about Hollywood on the Gold Coast.
Honestly, probably my favourite roller coaster for a long time.
Yeah. I don't think I've been on a more enjoyable all-round experience.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all right.
than
It's
that.
the experience. It's the absolute
Because
experience.
the roller coaster's fun. The roller coaster's fun. The walk into the place, because it's
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that happens a lot in America. Like they do this. Like I remember the Harry Potter ride had a similar thing. But you walk in the castle, you see like, I think they had the videos of the movie playing, or the movie was always
they
playing
had some,
in
they
there.
had
But
some
you see like
behind the scenes stuff
they did.
of the movie.
You
Which
see
I thought was
knights
cool.
in shining armor. You see all that sort of stuff.
They get you ready
it
for
was
it.
absolutely top tier. They get you ready for it. Yeah, I think that's been changed, but
Has it?
once we're
that's
able
a
to
shame.
travel, we'll go do a video on Hollywood on the Gold Coast.
Yeah.
But Vincent, Scooby-Doo had to be up there.
That's why.
But I want to hear
All right, my number one.
I want to hear your number one. I'm excited. I'm really excited for this because I don't know what it's going to be.
Can you guess what it would be?
Oh, yeah, I should be able to guess, shouldn't I?
You can try.
Is it Pokemon?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, surely it would be... No, I could not guess what it would
I
be.
never actually watched Pokemon as a kid that much.
Right.
I did watch it, but it wasn't something that I really watched. And I didn't really resonate with it, I like the cardboard better and the games.
You like the... absolutely. Absolutely.
No, my
I thought you were
number
going to say
one-
like...
Oh, what do you say?
I'm excited.
I like the what?
No, I thought you were going to say I didn't resonate with it, but I did resonate with this very specific Italian show. Like I thought you were going to say something along those lines. How am I meant to know, like, Silenzio Bruno, the TV show?
No, so you actually mentioned this show earlier in the piece, either in part 3 or 6. I can't remember which one. It is the Cartoon Network animated TV show, Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack.
Dude, Samurai
Man.
Jack. That
I was not expecting that.
TV show, I thought about that ever since I watched it. I haven't gone and rewatched it since, I don't know, a couple of years ago. But man, that TV show was just amazing because it was like old samurai era, but also sci-fi, futuristic, just insane. I just remember, especially as a kid when I was watching it, it wasn't on very often. So I didn't watch it much, which I think added to the kind of mystery of it.
Yeah.
And for my desire to watch more of it. But it was just so amazing, the scenes that Samurai Jack was in, the different environments, everything was always different, and he had to like find out how to escape, how to get to the next thing, all to defeat this Aku character. And I never saw him defeat Aku. Never.
No.
But maybe now that they've done this redo 2017.
Maybe now in this thing he's out there.
Maybe I have to rewatch
Aku.
it. That's right.
Yeah.
No, this is honestly such a top tier TV show, and it's the one that. Sorry, I'm keep interrupting you, but you're actually trying to interrupt me. I'm just denying that. The TV show that really stuck with me over the years as a kid, so I thought that has to be the number one because it's the one I've thought about the most since I watched it as a kid.
The best thing about you thinking about it the most is when you first brought that up, you're like, I haven't stopped thinking about it since the day I watched it. I'm just picturing you driving in the car like, bro, what about that episode? Right? Your partner's like, Vinny, it's a red light. Vinny. But you're right. There was such a mystery to it, and there was this element of like being as well that, are we meant to be watching this? Should this be on Adult Swim?
Yeah, it was
like that
wild.
was what I thought.
Because
after
it wasn't
Space
really,
Ghost, maybe you see Samurai Jack.
Yeah, it wasn't really. It was just because there was a bit more violence in it. But Samurai Jack as a character, man doesn't say much. I love characters that don't say much. Oh, bro, that's a top tier TV show.
I was going to say, how are we good friends if you like characters that don't say much? I just say too much. But yeah, Samurai Jack, I really do want to watch the new series because, well, actually, to be honest with you, I want to go and watch the old series.
I'm going to watch it all.
I couldn't tell you how the plot went in the old series or what.
I just remember this. It starts off as he's trying to defeat Aku, and Aku's about to be defeated, and so what he does is he sends Samurai Jack into the future. And so then he's got to get back to the past. Like that's the whole thing. That's like the intro song. Got to get back to something like that. And he's got to get back to the past to defeat Aku. Because I don't know, he's like he's a bad dude.
Yeah, Aku's like a big demonic looking dude with like a fiery beard and
honestly,
the black horns.
One of the top tier villains.
Top tier designs as well. Like, regardless of, who you are, that looks terrifying. Regardless of if you hear his voice or whatever, Aku is a terrifying villain.
Yeah.
Now, before I get into my number one, I just thinking about that, reminded me of Mojo Jojo.
Yeah,
and it
Powerpuff
reminded me
Girls?
of the Powerpuff Girls. Yeah, that's definitely an honorable mention.
That's definitely,
Powerpuff Girls is top tier. Man, I'm craving Samurai Jack now. I'm craving Samurai Jack.
I'm pretty sure I downloaded all the episodes ages ago. Maybe not the newest season.
Now you mean downloading by going onto an app and Netflix?
So what happened is I actually bought the disc and I put the disc on my computer. So they downloaded to my computer from the disc.
Right.
Like back when people had discs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, that's right. Now they just use it for Ultimate Frisbee.
Speaking of Ultimate Frisbee, though, Vincent, this has nothing to do with my number one, but my number one is another Nickelodeon classic, and I would say one of the big reasons why Nickelodeon became as big as it did.
Yeah.
I'm talking
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Oh, dude. See? I knew it.
Why are you always trying to take the thunder away from me, though?
Because then I feel better.
I know you do.
But also, you seem to be so predictable.
I am predictable. I'm a predictable man.
That's right.
I like the same things for breakfast. I like the same things for dinner.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Damn, that's wild. Yeah, SpongeBob. I mean, I've got so many memories of SpongeBob, but I don't know. For some reason, it just wasn't one that... It just didn't resonate with me.
Yeah. No, I understand. It resonated with me, one... Again, we talked about characters all today, and the core characters of SpongeBob SquarePants are all hilarious in their own right.
Yeah.
And you could watch an episode that is strictly based on those characters. You didn't need SpongeBob there every episode. You could have a Patrick episode. You could have a Squidward episode. You could have a Mr. Krabs or a Sandy Cheeks episode.
My favourites were the Plankton and Mr. Krabs episodes when they're Plankton's trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula. That's the
Plankton
best.
coming in as like the villain character, but then for that one episode, they're mates. F is for friends who do stuff together. Oh,
yeah. Nah, that is top 10 best episodes of TV in history.
Here's the thing. The other night, I went and watched some SpongeBob because it's on Amazon, I think. And they have season 1, season 2, and then it goes to like season 8, right?
Yeah.
Season 1 and 2, every episode that I can remember came from those 2 seasons. Like if you think of the classics,
actually?
like when,
How many episodes are in the first 2 seasons? Is it like 20 episodes a season?
Yeah, I think it would be around that.
Yeah.
Remember there's the episode, The Hashling and Slasher, where like the Krusty Krab's it's called the Graveyard Shift. The Krusty Krab got open 24 hours.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's in like season 1. There was the pizza, when they start selling pizzas and they do deliveries.
They just did all of the slappers in the first season.
All the slappers. You know, the one where they say that Sandy's dumb because she's from Texas.
Yeah. And
then she like brings him in and she pretends that she's like really dumb and she like takes out the water and whatnot. Or doesn't give him the thing. And like
man, that's a classic as well.
The other thing, we've talked about this a lot, but we're going to continue to talk about it because it is really, really important to us, is that meme culture was greatly influenced by SpongeBob.
Dude, SpongeBob has got... I'm just going to look up SpongeBob memes right now.
2 hours later, all the hours later for like, if you're talking about a video, right? The dude that goes, you what? You know that guy?
Yeah. The sarcastic SpongeBob?
Sarcastic. Oh, yeah.
Sarcastic when you put
SpongeBob.
In the letters.
Capital and like.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
how many times do we have to tell you, old man? Squidward going to sit down, packing up his stuff and leaving straight away. The SpongeBob meme, the one where he's like, the one where he goes from basically round to like buff.
Yeah. Or the one of my favorites, the visual / like it was an actual video, was when Squidward and SpongeBob go on stage for like the Krusty Krab, what's it called? Like performance?
Talent show.
They do like a performance. Talent show, that's the one. Talent show. And the guy's like, in the background's like, what the hell was that? The guy screaming. And there was this one video where it's like Lil Uzi Vert rapping. And then someone in the background like screams.
I think I've seen that one.
The episodes that I'm going to just list off here as being some top tier episodes. Obviously, we talked about the Graveyard Shift.
Mm.
When they go to, I think it's called like Bottom something, where they don't go to Bikini, the other place.
Yeah,
and SpongeBob can't get back on the bus.
That was a terrifying episode.
It was so anxiety provoking.
Oh my goodness. Because I remember, me being afraid of the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the deep ocean, and also the bus just goes vertically down. Mans can't get up. That was, oh man.
The episode where where that dude's coming in and he's trying to like take down the Krusty Krab. He's got the pickles under his tongue.
Oh yeah, the health inspector or something.
No, he's just I think he's a food reviewer or something.
Oh, dude,
the fancy Squidward.
Other memes, fancy Squidward. Other memes. How tough are you?
Oh yeah, from the movie.
I'm a head out. SpongeBob getting off his chair. Far out.
But you know, we're talking about Who Lives in a Pineapple Under the Sea. It's got a top tier track to it. The movie, I remember the movie being great, and the spin-off game was also a lot of fun.
The movie was great because, you know, Neptune cooking thousands of burgers. SpongeBob just does one. You know, that's quality over quantity.
And also that rock song that he does at the end of it.
Yeah, far out.
I would listen to that like, oh, actually, not that song. The song when they perform at like the, they go into the real world and they perform at the American football game.
I don't remember that.
They come out in the middle of the thing in the dome.
I remember the thing, but I don't remember the song.
Dude, anyway, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Man, thinking about all these episodes, man, that should have been in my top 5 almost. It would have been close.
Well, here's the thing as well. When you actually go back and watch it, it is still funny.
Yeah.
Like, I went and watched it the other night and I was like, this is actually hilarious, especially Squidward. Squidward makes me laugh so much because he's just done. He's done with SpongeBob. And he has every right to be done with SpongeBob. Because Mans is just happy 24/7. living his best life 24/7, and Squidward just wants to play his clarinet in peace.
Man, what a show.
But anyway, Kings.
That's it. We've
Kings
done.
and Queens.
We've been recording for an hour and a half.
I'm so hungry.
Yeah, I'm ready to...
Luckily, we've got food reviews that we're not going to be doing today.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you like this and you want to see anything more on the top 5 Dead or Alive list, let us know in the comments below.
Also, let us know your top 5 TV shows, childhood TV shows, down below.
Yeah, 100%. And let us know if we missed anything. If you're looking at us and you're yelling at the screen and you're saying you got to put this in, let us know because I want to know.
Yeah,
because I want to go back and watch it.
That's right.
Because I'm nostalgic now.
Oh man, what an absolute slapper! Oh man, some absolute slappers of TV shows. Goodness me.
Absolute slappers, man. Anyway,
All right, that's it. Like and subscribe. Leave a comment about
Talk
what
soon.
you think. Except, talk soon.
sorry, I just cut you off. No,
That's okay.
sorry, that was my.
No, you
that
said
was
talk soon, and now we're talking soon.
No,
You just
I'm
expect it to be
saying
so soon.
no because I forgot about the lag. Tell them about the like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Talk soon.
Talk soon.